ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Taraba Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
This is Esther Oka-Steven welcoming you to News Hour on Som TV. We are broadcasting live from Jalingo. Follow the Pulse of the Nation on Facebook at Som TV and watch the live stream on YouTube at Som TV Live. Now the major headlines. Taraba State Independent Electoral Commission begins distributing electoral materials. University of Jos ASU set November 21st deadline over unpaid salaries and arrears, threatening strike resumption. Ekiti High Court sentences 2 armed robbers to death, plus 7 years for conspiracy, signaling strict law enforcement. Now the news in full. Earlier Thursday morning, tensions were heightened in Jalingo as alleged ghost workers protested at T.Y. Danjuma's house, demanding reinstatement and 4 months unpaid salaries. They claimed verification cleared them as legitimate employees. Responding to them, Governor Abu Kefas assured verified workers would be paid from Monday.
We are hungry. We are hungry. We have families to take care of. So many people depend on us to survive together with us. But nothing, no tangible feedback, nothing. Our people are dying of hunger. Look at these faces. You can see this number. It's a pity that we cannot answer, we don't have answers.
We are here to appeal to the executive governor. We are not here to fight. We are not ghost workers. We are verified civil servants. We have been posted to various ministries, departments and agencies. We go there every day. We go there, we talk just for the progress of Taraba State. Now we are being tagged as ghost workers 4 months without salary.
My name is Tony Matinja. I'm a verified civil servant of Taraba State Government. And then I'm here standing in front of the TY Danjuma House, Taraba State Government House in Jalingo, to see the governor and protest our 4 months of non-payment of salaries. It happened before. 2 months where our salaries were withheld, and the governor gave an order and we're cleared. Now we don't know what is happening. Have we been discharged? If yes, discharged so that we look for work elsewhere and then make ends meet for ourselves and then our family. Thank you very much.
We are not here for anything, but we are pleading to the governor of Taraba State, our passionate governor, a leader who has always been there for people, to listen to our cry. 4 months is not 4 days. He should pay us our salaries so that at least we can take care of our families. We can also take care of our needs. Please, Mr. Governor, help us. Help us. We are your children. We are your children.
That there should be a verification to know those that were legitimately employed, those that are qualified, so that we will know the gaps to employ other graduates that are outside. Because there are many people who graduated, they have nobody, and they're there's no job for them. And every time the salary bill is always going up. I don't know how that was happening, so I have to ask them to do it. But I've seen that there's no sincerity in some of these things. Yeah.
Dr. Phillips Omeza Salawu received the fellowship of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, CIBN, on 1st November at the National Art Theatre, Lagos. The honor recognizes its integrity, leadership, and contributions to Nigeria's banking sector. Former Deputy Governor of Kogi State and PDP National Finance Director, Dr. Salawu holds 7 professionals fellowship and continues to inspire emerging leaders through decades of dedicated service and excellence. The Igbo community in Niger State elected Pastor Solomon Azuma as their new traditional ruler, adopting the title Onye Ndigbo, translated to means leader of the Igbo people, and replacing the Ezigbo title. Azuma pledged to strengthen relationship with host tribes in Bida Emirate. Outgoing Ohanaeze Ndigbo President Chief Emmanuel Eziogu urged respect for local traditions, calling on Azuma to serve as a unifying leader and ambassador for the Igbo community outside Igbo land. President Bola Tinubu swore in 2 new ministers, Dr. Bernard Doro and Kingsley Ude, at the State House, Abuja. Doro replaces Professor Netwa Gosho Yeluwatde, while Ude succeeds former Minister Uche Nnaji. Both appointments were confirmed by the Senate. The ceremony was brief, preceding the Federal Executive Council meeting, and emphasizes the government's focus on continuity, expertise, and professional representation in key sectors. President Tinubu reaffirmed his commitment to defeating terrorism and strengthening Nigeria's international engagement under the renewed Hope Agenda. Speaking before the Federal Executive Council, he cited the oversubscribed 2.3 billion naira Eurobond as a sign of economic confidence and assured collaboration with global partners. He responded to the U.S. designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern, emphasizing efforts to enhance national security and economic growth. Former presidential advisor Dr. Akim Baba Ahmed urged President Tinubu to address Nigerians regarding threats of U.S. military intervention by Donald Trump. He criticized the president's silence as projecting weakness, advising decisive action on diplomacy, ambassadorial appointments, and rebuilding Nigeria's international presence. The call follows Trump's threats over alleged persecution of Christians, which the government denies, stressing that Nigerians combat terrorism, not religious group. Detained IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu wrote to U.S. President Trump requesting an independent investigation into alleged killings of Christians and Igbo people in Nigeria's southeast. Through his lawyer, he sought congressional hearing, presidential sanctions, and international support for an Igbo self-determination referendum. He emphasized justice, peace, and protection for the Igbo, citing reports by Amnesty International and the UN, and demanded access to evidence and survival testimonies. China reaffirmed support for Nigeria's fight against terrorism and internal stability. Ambassador Yo Donghao, after meeting National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu, emphasized bilateral cooperation and social-economic growth. He rejected foreign interference under religious or human rights pretexts, pledging continued assistance while opposing external coercion or threats to Nigerian sovereignty, aligning with Nigeria's development path and national priorities. The Nigerian Evangelical Fellowship, NEF, urged urgent government action against terrorists, bandits, and violent militias. At its 60th anniversary summit, NFE called for arrest, persecution, and dismemberment of such group, protecting of vulnerable communities, and safe return of displaced persons. It stressed religious tolerance and tackling social-economic drivers of instabilities. The statement comes amid debates over attack on Christians, which the government attributes to border terrorism and criminal activities. Deputy Inspector General Benjamin Okolo assumed supervisory duty over police personnel for the 8th November Anambra gubernatorial election. Security personnel increased from 45,000 to 55,000, including police, immigration, NDLEA, and DSS. Okolo coordinates with DIG Yakubu Kwazi and CP Abayomi Shegun to oversee operations, field deployments, and adherence to election security protocols, assuring a free, fair, and safe election across all polling units. The Taraba SEC began distributing electoral materials ahead of Saturday's local government election. Chairman Dr. Philip Dewey assured readiness for credible poll, while NOA's Zakaria Mohammed Kasimu urged voters to participate responsibly. Citizens and political actors were called upon to maintain peace and cooperate with authorities, ensuring smooth voting and credible results across all local government areas. The European Union deployed 687 observers to Anambra State ahead of the governorship election under its support to democratic governance program. Observers from 7 civil society partners will monitor election integrity, media coverage, and peace building. INEC confirmed readiness with 24,000 ad hoc staffs, 540 accredited journalists, and 16 candidates, including incumbent Chukuma Soludo, to ensure credible and transparent elections. The NUJ Taraba State Council, led by Comrade Matthew Eliud Jang, inaugurated 2 media chapel, ASKE TV, FM, and TSU. Jen emphasized unity, ethical journalism, and adherence to the NUJ Constitution. God's Will message highlighted professionalism, mentorship, and government support. Newly appointed chairpersons pledged inclusive, transparent, and accountable leadership, aiming to strengthen local media, uphold journalistic standards, and support emerging media professionals in the state. The Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, partnering with Intelligent Innovation, launched the Happy Women platform, aiming to empower 10 million Nigerian women with financial independence, mentorship, and digital tools. The initiatives include a Woman Innovation Challenge to support 1,000 female entrepreneurs, enhancing entrepreneurship, economic participation, and job creation under government's inclusive economic agenda. Kaduna State will host the pilot phase of the $450 million Nigerian-China poultry project, spanning 10,000 hectares and expected to create over 350,000 jobs. Governor Uba Sani and Ambassador Yo Donghem announced the initiatives under the Renewed Hope Infrastructure Fund, aiming to boost agricultural productivity, foreign investment, and economic growth, producing poultry feeds and supporting both direct and indirect employment. It's now time for a brief commercial break. Stay with us. The most captivating stories are just a moment away.
Taraba, blessed land richly endowed with precious gold, glittering gemstones, and fertile soil that nurture life and promise prosperity. Yet, lurking amidst these treasures is a grave danger: illegal mining, a malignant threat that wreaks havoc on our precious environment. Illegal mining ravages Taraba's beautiful landscapes as reckless miners dig deep holes carelessly, leaving behind gaping pits that scar the earth, while toxic pollutants from these unlawful activities seep into and contaminate our vital rivers, streams, and water sources, posing severe risks to humans, wildlife, and entire ecosystems. It is on this note that the Taraba State Governor, Dr. Agbuke First, constituted the Anti-Illegal Mining Task Force to regulate the illegal mining activities. Legal mining conducted responsibly under strict regulations unlocks myriad benefits for Taraba State. Legal mining creates much-needed jobs, empowering youths and families, catalyzes infrastructure development as mining revenues help build vital schools where children learn bright futures, construct hospitals where citizens access quality healthcare, and improve roads, enhancing connectivity. Therefore, a crucial clarion call resounds across Taraba, especially to our revered traditional and religious leaders who custodially lead communities and different faiths to rise magnanimously to this environmental challenge. We urgently appeal to traditional and religious leaders to sensitize their subjects diligently about the grave dangers of illegal mining, educate them on benefits of legal mining, and crucially blow the whistle courageously whenever illegal mining activities are spotted in villages, towns, or rural areas to this number 080-6608-1020. Do not be found wanting. Tarabans, let's join hands resolutely, saying a loud and clear no to illegal mining while championing legal sustainable mining practices. Let us zealously protect Taraba's land, for it is truly our invaluable life. This message is brought to you by SP Jamu Emmanuel, Commander of Strike Force and Anti-Mining Activities.
Glad to have you still with us. Nigerian Agriculture Minister Abubakar Kyari highlighted federal programs lowering food prices and promoting food sovereignty. At the 47th National Council on Agriculture in Kaduna, initiatives like Agro Pocket and Rain Fed Wheat Farming in Plateau, Taraba, and Cross River were discussed. Governor Uba Sani emphasized increased budgets, crop insurance, and reclaimed farmland, stressing resilience, post-harvest program, and food security as pillars for national stability and growth. Jigawa State organized a one-day training for quality assurance personnel across 27 local governments to improve literacy and numeracy in primary schools. Supported by Teaching at the Right Level Africa, the workshop focused on baseline, midline, and endline assessment. Officials emphasized teamwork, practical application, and minimizing government investment to ensure pupils receive quality education and sustainable learning outcomes. In Niger State, the SCAPA 2.0 campaign rescued minors from abuse, including 2 sisters assaulted by their father and a 4-year-old abandoned after rape. Led by Olasukami and supported by the Women's Affairs Ministry, the initiative provides safe haven, raising awareness, and advocates justice despite cultural and security challenges. Plans for SCAPA 3.0 aim to expand protection, funding, and community sensitization across the state. That's all for now. Follow us on Facebook at Som TV and subscribe on YouTube at Som TV Live for breaking news. I am Esther Oka-Steven. Thanks for watching.
Ubangiji ya albarkaci jihar Taraba da walwalcin ƙasar noma ga kuma ɗimbin albarkatun ƙasa bila adadin. Sai dai irin waɗannan dukkanin abinda Ubangiji ya samar domin samar da kyakkyawar fata ga jihar ta Taraba